What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today we're here for another rant. My rant videos have really been popping. You guys love when I get on here and just let my mind free. I just tell you guys what I think about certain topics. And by the way, by the time you're seeing this, I just dropped a video for Lumos over on his channel, Lumos Theramax. It's Atrocitus vs. Sinestro. Definitely go check it out. It's an absolute banger. But this is a video that I've thought about for a long time. Let me take the glasses off, okay? Because shit's about to get real. I've been a Beyonder fan since I first read his appearance back in his OG drop, Secret Wars. And to see the way his character has been absolutely destroyed, it's mind-bending. It will just piss you off, especially as a Beyonder fan. So without further ado, let's get into my big beef with how Marvel ruined the Beyonder. So first of all, who's the Beyonder? If you guys don't know, he was essentially brought in as the pseudo-god of Marvel. When he showed up in Secret Wars, he was trolling all the heroes. He was making them do what he wanted them to do. And as a result, he led to a chaotic function in the verse. Apparently, he was outside of creation, stumbled upon the Marvel multiverse, and decided to troll, as he can do that when you're that powerful. This is fine. In terms of characters, Pre-retcon Beyonder was a blast to read. I genuinely enjoyed his stories. I enjoyed how ignorant he was to reality, creation, and everything in between, to things like emotion, logic, how people treat each other. He just wanted to observe and learn these different things. Dope. He was an overpowered brute of a god who was playing around like a kid plays with toys, except for him, it was creation. This is the same dude, the same child that told all the Celestials if they didn't give him a proper squabble, he was just going to blow up the multiverse, and they had to fight him right there. They had to, and he was laughing, okay? He was no joke. But towards the end of his run in that era, started to get a little dicey. Suddenly, characters like Molecule Man, who no one gives a shit about. If you lie in my comments and say you're an Owen Reese fan, it's beef, okay? There's no actual Owen Reese fans. No one actually wants to check out that character. The only people that will even rep him just do so because they think he's powerful, okay? There should have been no humans that could go toe-to-toe with Beyonder. He would go on to put Stephen Strange over, too, where he said he thinks Strange could trap him with his magic. He was smart enough to do so. He said the Phoenix could potentially kill him. There was a few statements back then that were a little dicey. You're like, okay, maybe we need to separate Beyonder now. Maybe we need to get him out of here before they get a little too nasty with the downplay of what he's supposed to be. Because, as I said initially, he's supposed to be God. Best later is when Toa was more established. You can say he's even with Toa, right? Fine. Even or in that league. That's where he's supposed to be at in terms of his cosmological importance. Don't worry, guys, because rest assured Marvel fucked that up. Let me get into that. So we bring Beyonder back later. This is a post-retcon Beyonder. First of all, a character this strong could be above retcons anyway with how Marvel's narratives work, but I digress. Whatever, fuck it, we ball. They bring him back. It turns out there's a bunch of ugly alien-looking motherfuckers that are supposed to be the race of Beyonders. We have retconned him into being a baby that came from this race that ended up jumping the shit out of the living Jobunal. Put him on a t-shirt, who cares? No one's checking for that bum, okay? But that's not what's important. They just went ahead and assassinated the Beyonder lore. They said, fuck the lore. We're going to switch it up for God knows why. I didn't like this retcon. I didn't like the new alien-looking Beyonders. It was completely unnecessary. I think the way they treated the Beyonder in that instance was stupid as fuck. There was no need to retcon him in that instance. There was no need to make him come from a race. And there was definitely no need to make him look like some little baby compared to them. You're already fucking with the power levels with this retcon. But we could end that right here. We could end with that tragedy. But unfortunately, the tragedy of Beyonder is not in there. He's killed even more later. So we get another update where Pre-retcon Beyonder is seen with the Ivory Kings, right? Which are Beyonders. They're supposed to be the ones working within the engine of creation to change it. We find out they were created by Celestials. You might remember a few minutes ago in this video, I said he came into the game casually bullying Celestials. Now we've gone from that to he was an experiment of the Celestials. The Beyonders were created in order to keep the Celestials from going to war again. Okay, I guess you can make something that transcends you. Well, we're still on the path of multiple Beyonders existing, which I already did not like. You then go on this cosmic adventure with Beyonder and the rest of the Defenders Beyond, in which at certain points he admits he can't do anything against a true Phoenix Force. He's actually not as strong as it. Big if true. I mean, it's blatantly said, it's blatantly shown he gets torched by the Phoenix, so we can't argue that. But they went ahead and dunked on his scaling there. They then have him eventually break out, right? When they go to the House of Ideas, he's like, I don't want to be here anymore. God of Stories low-key could do the same thing, but he's not because he likes these stories. I don't like them. I'm going to rip up the comics and go do my own thing. Cool. At this point in time, you're like, all right, maybe we are getting some semblance of a return to greatness for Beyonder. Granted, it's not a case where he's back to how he was perfectly done in the beginning of his reign. But we've got some fun storytelling here. It's kind of redeemed where he looks in the standing of the universe. And overall, I could live with it. Of course, fuck it. We're not sticking with that, right? Marvel just can't let that be. Not even a year. I'm pretty sure it was within a year. This man's lore is thrashed again. It's cooked again. We see that there was another being. The Lost One. Alright? Fallen One, Lost One, it's one of those. Fuck that guy. Fuck that character. One of the shittiest characters Marvel has created in the last decade. Easily. By far. I fucked with Snowflake more than that, alright? This fucking character is brought in and was apparently the one that created the Beyonders. You got it right. Within a year, we changed the Celestial shit. It was bad enough having to embrace that lore. Now we have to leave that lore for even shittier lore. We went from shit to horse shit, okay? Nothing gets better for us in this lifetime when it comes to Beyonder. They take him, they say all the Beyonders were below the Lost One, right? And then he strips Beyonder of all his power. Completely little boys his shit. Big boys his shit. However you want to phrase it. Takes his power, casts him off. Beyonder's cooked. He's done. So not only did, for the billionth time, did they retcon his shit, they turned him into even bigger of a bitch. They messed with a retcon that had just happened. Literally just happened. And this is after a time when he was God, and then he was the battery for a god, and boom, he was a baby and a race of Beyonders. Then he became one of the Ivory Kings, and then he's under the boot of this fucking one of the ugliest designs. There's nothing good about this character. Nothing good about Lost One. Okay, nothing. It's either Lost One or Fallen One. I do not care enough. I do not give a fuck enough to clarify for this video. I'm so serious. Fuck that character. So Beyonder, at this point in time, MIA. Hooked. For all we know, he's hooked. And at this point, leave the fucker dead. I was a huge pre-retcon Beyonder fan. I thought he was hilarious. The bit with him and Luke Cage in the hood is one of the funniest things Marvel has ever put out. But alas, all good things come to an end, especially when retcons get involved. And even if you're a true fan of the OG Beyonder, it pains me to say it, guys, that character's not around anymore. That character is not making moves anymore. Your favorite character is dead, diluted, and ruined by Marvel's constant retcons and just shitting on his lore. In terms of Beyonder, he's ruined. He's destroyed, and I don't think he will ever recover, and it's just one of the many fumbles by Marvel. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm doing more rants on Marvel than DC. I read a lot more Marvel than DC. I genuinely enjoy Marvel, but when they piss me off, boy, they piss me off to no end. But yeah, let me know what you think of Beyonder. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you're a fan of all these retcons, let me know in the comment section down below. I won't believe you, but I'll read the fucking comment. But yeah, anyways, I'm doing major sales on the channel, including 25 bucks for a video to get turned around and completed within 2 weeks, or 35 if you want it done within a week, as well as including servers and videos bought. So definitely hit me up to talk business. I have a bunch of scaling servers up for sale, and just join my regular Discord to hang out, chill, talk to everybody else. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. I'm working on 500 characters that can destroy Naruto. It's a pain to edit. There's literally 500 characters, but that drops this weekend. So enjoy that when it does. But yeah, check out Lumu's channel, my new video I put out over there, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.